Hey guys, what's up? HSN here and welcome back for another FIFA 16 player rating predictions video. Now I've done 2 of these so far, predicting Arsenal and Manchester United player ratings, and you guys really seem to enjoy those 2 videos. I managed to get over 1,000 views on the Arsenal one, which is crazy, so thank you so much for that guys. The United one also did well, but I got a few dislikes, so I'm guessing some people didn't agree with my ratings, which is fine, but do comment below what you think they should be. So I'm back for another one guys, and this time we're looking at Premier League champions Chelsea, so you can imagine there'll be quite a few upgrades in this one. As I mentioned in my United video, these are just my opinions off of what I've seen and some stats. Feel free to disagree, but let me know what you'd give them in the comments below. I'm a massive Premier League fan, so have seen Chelsea quite a bit. So I'll largely go off what I think, as well as what I think EA are likely to do based off their history. I'll be doing the same format as before. We'll look at the potential upgrades, downgrades, and then some players that may just stay the same. As always guys, smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let's try get 30 likes and subscribe if you're new. Now let's get into the first set of upgrades. First up we have Kurt Zouma. Still only 20 years of age, but he did play a handful of Premier League games for Chelsea last season, mostly as a substitute or sometimes a defensive midfielder, but he has a bright future in my opinion. He's a player I do very much like, and he's also an absolute beast on career mode. I think 74 to 75 is a fair upgrade, as he did play enough in the first team to warrant a new gold upgrade I feel. As you can see, the stats are quite decent, especially the pace, defending and physical. If he gets something like this next year, I expect a lot of people to get him. Next we have Azpilicueta, who for me was the best left back in the league last season. Absolutely solid defensively and not too bad offensively, but defense is what you want and he certainly doesn't lack there. This was difficult because I really wanted to give him an 83 rating, but played it safe with 82, which is what EA may opt for. He fully deserves this with some brilliant stats there as we can see. Upgraded defense to 83 and all around very nice stats. Let me know what you guys think below. Next up we have Ivanovic, who also was another tough one, as I felt maybe he deserved 83 as well, and it's fully justified if he did, but again I've gone with a safe option that I feel EA may give him. However, I won't be surprised at all if EA gave them both 83, they did win the league after all. Absolute beast of a right back with ridiculous defending and physical as you can see, although you may argue you'd prefer that on your centre back. Also gave him a big dribbling upgrade as he did venture forward a lot. Now we have Terry, who arguably could be the best ever English centre back, if not then at least one of them. As an Arsenal fan, of course, Tony Adams was exceptional too, so it's a tough one. Nonetheless, what a player. At his age too, playing that many games for Chelsea, I think he played every minute or something ridiculous. 84 is the minimum he should be getting, and again some really nice defensive stats there for the Chelsea skipper. Next up we have Nemanja Matic, who is probably one of my favourite Chelsea players, if not the favourite for me. He was absolutely ridiculous for them last season and one of the major reasons they won the league. Controlling the middle of the park and stopping any danger before it got to the back 4 was so integral to their title challenge, and again 84 is the minimum I can see for him, with some very nice defensive and physical stats. Next we have Fabregas, and some may think I'll be biased here being an Arsenal fan, and I won't lie, it did hurt when he went to Chelsea as my childhood idol, but I can't deny his quality. World-class player. He basically transformed how Chelsea played, and in the first half of the season he was unplayable. I don't know what it is with him in post-January, but he doesn't retain his form. Nonetheless, great player and he deserves an 86 I think. Passing at 90 is still very high, so I didn't feel an upgrade there is needed, but certainly on the defense, shooting and dribbling, he gets a decent upgrade. Now we move on to the downgrades. There aren't many, but there are some that we can discuss. First we have John Obi Mikel, which many will think is so harsh, but I have my reasons. Every year he goes down, and it's probably because he never plays. This guy is literally the stoppage sign. He's only brought on when Chelsea are winning and into stoppage time it seems. Maybe not always that late, but he's usually on to defend a lead. Unfortunately, I can see EA giving him this one downgrade for this reason, but you guys let me know what you think below. Next we have Cuadrado. This may be controversial, but again there are reasons. He came to the Premier League with an 83 rating because he was transferred in January, but 83 by Premier League standards is very high and he doesn't play near enough football to justify it. Maybe I'm harsh, but I can definitely see a downgrade, but maybe to 82 like on career mode, but nonetheless 81 is still very good for the Premier League, and if he plays more he has the chance to get higher. Next up we have Falcao, who was at loan at United last season of course, and now Chelsea have opted to take him on. 4 goals for someone who was costing 20 odd million pounds for a loan I think is just... it's not good enough. I've included him in my United ratings video too, which you can find the link for in the description if you're interested, but this is the downgrade. I really do think can happen. 86 is still very high and the same as Costa this year, but 88 is too high for what he did last season. I think he can really do something under Mourinho if he gets his confidence back, so he's one to watch. However, based off last season, he doesn't deserve 88. Next up, we have the players who I think will stay the same. First up, we have Willian. Now, he's one of Chelsea's most underrated players in my opinion, for which 82 is a very good rating. I don't think he can justify an 83 rating or higher, but 82 is still very good and I think he deserves that. Next we have Diego Costa, who may be a controversial one for some, but again, 86 is a very good rating for a striker in the Premier League. He had a fantastic debut season, and he may very well keep this rating, but I won't be surprised if he goes up to 87, so another one to watch. Let me know what you guys think. The same goes for Courtois here. I can see him getting an 87 rating, which would be very deserved and ridiculous to have an ultimate team for BPL squads, but again, he was very solid and 86 is a very high rating, so they may keep him the same. Now lastly, Eden Hazard. Now when you're 88 rated and you have such a good season, I think EA will have to look at some other things before giving him higher than 88. He does justify an 89 rating if EA go for it, but then you have to balance it out when there are other wingers such as Neymar who also enjoyed fantastic seasons. The Brazilian won the treble with Barca, so should he not get higher than Hazard? Let me know below. For that reason, I've kept him at 88 because it's very high, and if EA compare him to others like Neymar, they may have to balance it out somewhere or give them the same rating, who knows. So that's all I have for you then guys. Please do comment below. In these types of videos, I do really want to see what you guys think and what you'd give the players. As you know, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I have been very neutral in my opinion and tried to give the fairest ratings possible. If you have anything to add, drop it below. Follow me on Twitter, that's where my main updates are, and you'll get to see what I'm up to or when I upload. I've left the links to other videos below, so give them a watch. Also, my latest hidden gems and career mode videos are also out, so give them a watch. Follow my social links below, as during summer it's sometimes harder to get things sorted, so you know what I'm up to. I'm planning to start streaming soon, so my Twitch link is also below. Drop a follow. As always, smash the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.